This week I decided to take my Mavic Mini out for the very first time just to see how it handles with photography. I know this is nothing new, but maybe you're interested in buying one of those Mavic Minis right now for photography only and you're not sure if it's worth it. So this video is for you. I want this to be short and sweet, so let's dive straight in. So firstly, let's talk about what it can and can't do. You'll notice when you flick over to photo mode, you get some settings missing from the start. You don't have white balance or aperture. The white balance is there, it's just hidden deep within the menus. And unfortunately, the aperture is fixed at f2.8, I believe. So that leaves us with only the shutter and the ISO to adjust. For all the images I took in this video, I left the ISO at 100 for clarity reasons. You want the sharpest image, right? And fortunately, we have the option to apply zebras and histogram to see if we're clipping our highlights in the first place, which is pretty handy. I'll leave a link to my settings video in the cards above right now, which will show you how to apply those. But back to it. So I took various shots with different shutter speeds anyway, just to be safe. Now let's move on to talking about the files, right? So the Mavic Mini currently only shoots in JPEG, no RAW, not even a flat profile, nada. And the camera produces around 12 megapixels from a compact CMOS sensor. Cool, so let's go ahead and take a look at some of the images that I came away with. So these are all fresh out of the camera, and I must admit, I'm happy with what this little beast produces. The colors aren't over the top, it's a little bit noisy, but all in all, they're very usable images. And the sharpness is it's a tad way too heavy. I mean, but the image is still detailed, but that sharpness is just, it's way too much. So let's see what we can do with these shots inside Lightroom. As you can see here, when I zoom in at 1:1, you'll notice there is a lot of noise. That's because DJI has really over sharpened these images from the start, and there's nothing really we can do with that apart from maybe bring the clarity down a little bit. So I kept most of these images very basic. I didn't want to push them too much, but you can push the colors here and there, but just not drastically. And the craziest thing here, it seems like in every single image that I was editing, the highlights could be recovered very nicely. The shadows, however, couldn't be recovered as nicely without obviously bringing in significant amount of noise, which is an obvious and a given. So then, here's some basic before and after shots that I've left up for you guys with inside Lightroom to look at. So my take on this is that this drone is a beast for video. I think everybody already knows that. That's the reason why people buy this drone in the first place. And the photo capabilities aren't that bad either. I just don't think I could get away with using it in a professional setting. But Instagram, however, they look truly incredible, and I think they would look dope on any Instagram account. You could even use them for your website backgrounds and stuff like that. That would look pretty dope. But to print it out and to display it somewhere, I think that's a whole different story. So then I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped if you're looking to buy this drone for photography. And that's it for this week. I'll catch you in whichever video happens to come next. Peace and love.